Hey, welcome back to We Review You, and where are we at today?
Oh, we're at the Clingmans Dome.
Yes, one of our destinations that we love to go visit as a family, and it is, there's no way to put it in words really, right? So just come along.
Yes, come along with us.
Welcome back to We Review You. So actually follow you guys. It's gotten a lot harder for me as I've gotten older, and unfortunately due to my accident, but all the memories over the years to go up, go do it. Go do it once in your life. Go see it so that you can see views like this.
It was beautiful. Myself and Braden, our son, we hiked up there, and it's a hike. It's a steep incline, and they have benches along the way where you can take breaks, which we pretty much did each one because it was that intense going up. But if you just take your time, you'll get there, and it's worth it.
And to see sights like this, you're literally right in the trees, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Right above it.
Yeah, so leave a comment. Have you ever been to Clingmans Dome? Do you plan on visiting it? I'll tell you some little tips, give you some insights, and give you some beautiful views. Look at that, like touch the trees.
Oh, yeah.
Right on top of them. This guy kind of just started tagging along with us, didn't he? Shout out to you. I told you I wouldn't put you on camera, but it was kind of nice talking to you guys. Christy said you guys were... What were you guys yapping about anyway? You said he just started a conversation with you, wasn't he?
Just talking about the Smokies and just how beautiful everything is.
That's so cool. Yeah, we meet a lot of people along the way. I met some people out in the parking lot. You know who you were, so... All right, I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple questions. So, Christina, you know the questions we get about wheelchairs and stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about that, right? So, guys and gals, listen. It is, as Christy said, an incline, right? You can see where we're pointing. This thing is like a really steep incline. So, we do not recommend that you use the electric scooters. And if you do them, make sure you're with somebody because we've heard the park rangers talk about the dangers of that, especially if you're on a wheelchair that's electric. Do consult with one of the park rangers before you go down that because these are very steep inclines. So look at you made some friends, didn't you?
Well, going up was one thing, but going down is even hard because it's so steep.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just gotta be careful.
Well, and we're acclimated. We've been here so long. It's, how many times and how many trips it takes. But, you meet people along the way and you see them huffing and puffing. It's hard.
It's a workout, that's for sure. But you know what? If you just take your time, you're in no rush and you'll get there. And the views that you see are just, it's worth it. It's incredible.
You mean like that?
Oh, yeah.
And there's one of those benches I saw you talking about on the left there.
Yes.
Stop and use them. There's no shame. Soak it all in because the day will be over and you'll say, why did I just sit down and soak it all in?
Exactly.
And it's well maintained. Kudos to the National Park Services for always maintaining this property.
Yes.
And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So another tip, if you're a parent with a stroller, do be careful because those strollers, again, once they get going, they're going. And there are no rails. There's no guardrails. So as you see here, Christy and Braden did a great job of capturing the beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains and Clingmans Dome.
It's beautiful.
Now, I can tag along down here at the end because the parking lot's a really cool area. And so,
Oh, yeah. Even at the parking lot, guys, if you can't make it up, there's no shame in that. It is very, very hard.
Yep.
But if you can't, the parking lot has incredible views, too.
absolutely. And like this young lady I met along the way, she had literally had her leg replaced and she tried to go as far as she could. And she and I talked, and kudos to you. I think it was Diane. I can't remember her name, but what a nice lady. And it's hard, people with disabilities, but at least just try it. Go out and have some fun. And this is a neat little spot right here, the Park Resource Center. That's a neat little spot to go and find out more about the Park Service. Leave a donation. Christy and I always tell people, put $1 or $2 in, help the National Park Service out.
And on the left side, there's also a gift store.
I like the gift stores. You need a surprise, don't you? Now, I want to tell you guys something. I'm not your parent, but parents, pay heed. Everybody likes to go climb up here on the rocks right there and be very careful. We've seen a lot of kids that have jumped right off the edge there or slid, and nothing bad so far, but see them up there to the top. It seems like everybody wants to go up there and play on those rocks. Be careful. But if you do, you soak up about another 50 to 100 foot in the air that you can see over. it's a really cool view. So
Oh, yeah.
look at this. Now, go ahead.
Just drive into the parking lot. I mean, it's incredible.
It is. Did you see on the right there they had bikes, a little spot for your bicycles?
That's pretty cool.
You know how many people ride their bikes in there?
Yeah.
Now this is what I really love. You'll be sitting there, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we were hoping to go watch the sun go down. Because a little pro tip from We Review You to You: go watch the sun go down. It's a beautiful spot to catch a shot like this. We were hoping that we could actually watch the sun go down, but then all of a sudden, this massive cloud front blew in.
Just like out of nowhere. It was pretty cool.
Beautiful though. Oh, the Great Smoky Mountains. That would have been a beautiful sunset.
Yes.
Well, it still was. Hey, where are you folks visiting from, Christine? I'd like to know. Leave a comment. Have you been to Clingmans Dome? Do you plan on going? Where have you visited from? We would really love to hear about that. We meet a lot of people along the way, don't we?
Yes.
I think we should just let them just soak it all in, don't you think?
I think so.
It's just beautiful. Here, soak it in. Look at those clouds rolling in.
Beautiful. It's getting thicker.
Yep, here it comes. So literally, gorgeous sunshot, the sun going down, a shot of it, and the clouds blew in. But it's the Great Smoky Mountains. I tell people, if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute, it'll change. What that lady say to us, she thought it was going to thunderstorm, and another one thought it was going to snow on this day. It was cold, but
Yeah, it was chilly when we went that day.
yeah, no, this is just the beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains. Look at that. They just go on forever, don't they, from Clingmans Dome?
It's beautiful.
So anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for your continued support. Hope you enjoy these videos. You know, Christy and I are new to YouTube, and we're new to y'all. For those of you who've been with us for a little while, thank you. For those of you just discovered, follow us along. We love to capitalize the Great Smoky Mountains on camera. Views like this. My wife loves to be a shutterbug and share her views. My son grew up in the Great Smoky Mountains, and you know, we just love to share it with y'all. So follow us along. More to come. We review you.